Today, we heard that the Government of Canada has taken a number of steps to help families weather this economic storm. These were positive steps, but they were only part of the solution. We know that many Albertans live paycheck to paycheck, and it's been 5 days since the Premier promised them 14 days of paid job-protected leave. And while they took the responsible step of self-isolating if they were sick or had come into contact with someone who was sick or had traveled abroad. And I emphasize the paid, because while last Friday night the Premier promised Albertans they would be able to cover their bills, put groceries in their fridge and care for their kids, he has announced very little since then to back up those promises. So today, I am calling on this government to take decisive action. With respect to rent, I am formally calling on the UCP government to entrench statutory protection from eviction or utility cutoff for all Albertans. On April 1st, we know many Albertans won't be able to make their rents. We would be happy to work with the government to expedite legislation on this in the next 12 days. And it's important because today we heard from the federal government that their programming will begin April 1st. But we know that the financial pressures being faced by Albertans started well before then. Today we also heard that the federal government is providing small business supports. In particular, Ottawa is providing a subsidy equal to 10% of remuneration paid to employees for 3 months. Today, we are calling on the government of Alberta as a starting point to match that 10% subsidy. Collectively, this would provide a 20% payroll subsidy for small businesses to help them weather the storm and keep their employees on payroll. This is a reasonable short-term measure to help ensure the viability of Alberta's small businesses. Now, we also heard that the Government of Canada will increase the Canada Child Benefit for this year by $300 a child. This is a critical support for families, many of whom are trying to cope with providing childcare while our schools are closed. And so today, again, as a starting measure, we are calling on the Government of Alberta to match that increase in benefits through their own child and family benefit program. Specifically, we're calling on them to increase it $300 per child per year for the Alberta Child Benefit.